Guys, we just found out that there is a huge amount of Yeezys dropping next month. So first off, how is this happening? What's actually dropping and when? So let's go over everything you need to know. Okay, so the first piece of news that started circulating on this subject was the fact that Footlocker was going to start releasing Yeezys again. Now, since that first initial piece of news, a lot more has come up. We now have confirmed information that it's not just going to be Footlocker, it's going to be a ton of different retailers globally. Now, even though this may not come as a massive surprise, I mean, seeing that we just had Adidas who released a ton of different Yeezys just a month ago, in my opinion, one of the biggest shockers is the fact that Footlocker is actually going to be releasing Yeezys. I mean, it was just a few months ago that Footlocker was one of the first brands to start the domino effect of all of the different brands being super vocal about no longer supporting Kanye West and Yeezy products. The list is actually insane. Even the Madame Tussauds in London removed Kanye West wax figure. Doesn't get much more crazier than that. Now, here's exactly what Footlocker said. While we remain a partner with Adidas and carry a wide assortment of their collection, we will not be supporting any future Yeezy product drops, and we have instructed our retail operators to pull any existing product from our shelves and digital sites. So what exactly has changed? Well, honestly, I think this last Yeezy release that Adidas did ended up being pretty successful for them. They didn't seem to get any pushback from the public. They completely sold out of all of the Yeezys that they actually dropped, and I think August is just going to be the next step in Adidas's plan to sell all of their Yeezy inventory. Except it seems like this time, instead of just Adidas selling it exclusively, they're now going to open the floodgates and all of these different retailers are going to start selling them as well. But at this point, it seems like anything can happen because we're not just getting old Yeezy models that are restocking, we're also getting some new ones. So starting on August the 1st, retailers are now going to start selling Yeezy. And again, it's not just Footlocker. For example, here in the UK and the EU, we had a ton of retailers that were all stocking Yeezys. And clothing, JD Sports, Foot Patrol, Size, Hanon, sneakers and stuff, the list goes on. Now, none of these retailers have been mentioned specifically, but at this point it seems like it's pretty much confirmed that some, if not all of these different retailers will end up releasing Yeezys at some point in August. And in the US, it's basically the same thing. So places like Finish Line, Footlocker will all end up selling Yeezys in August. So first up, we're gonna jump into what Yeezy Mafia had to say about all of this. Essentially, the headline of the article here is Adidas Yeezy footwear returns to retailers. This is a part I want to highlight. It says an exciting lineup of up to 24 different Yeezy products are expected to be released in a staggered release schedule throughout August. So here's a list of 19 pairs that Yeezy Mafia put together. In a minute, we're going to take a look at the entire list of all 24 pairs. But I do want to highlight one more thing. It says, interestingly, this unexpected move isn't just a mere return to the status quo. Instead, it signals a new direction and an opportunity for a fresh start. I think what's really interesting about this is that we're kind of in the dark on what's going on behind the scenes. Is this literally just Adidas trying to get rid of stock? As of right now, that's kind of what it seems to be. But if Yeezy releases keep on selling out and being incredibly popular, then it really begs the question, are these companies going to try and do something to maybe produce more Yeezy products somehow? I'm not entirely sure how that would work, but it definitely seems like there is money on the table. Let's quickly head over to the full list of all 24 Yeezys that are supposed to be dropping this August. Some of them I'm pretty excited about, I'm not gonna lie. So some of these have release dates and others don't. So kicking this list off, we got the Bone Yeezy slides, and these are supposed to drop on the 3rd of August. Now, I expect these Yeezy slides to still be incredibly hard to get. And then we've got a new colorway of the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Compact. This is the Slate Onyx colorway, something I don't think we've seen yet. That's why we don't even have an image over here, but those are going to be dropping the next day on the 4th of August. And we've actually got a restock of the 350 Bone, the all-over white pair. That's going to be happening on the 8th of August. I think it's a great colorway. It's a pair of 350s I still rock on a regular basis. Then we've got another colorway of the Yeezy slides, the Glow Green, dropping on the 10th of August. And then a brand new pair of Yeezy slides called the Slate Marine. Now, these kind of look from these images to be just all over black, kind of like the Onyx pair. From my understanding, this is going to be a slightly more grayish, greenish hue of color, but just expect something relatively similar to the Onyx. And then we've got a pair that was supposed to drop ages ago, the Yeezy 350 V2 Granite. This is actually something that we took a look at on the channel. Either way, they're finally going to be dropping on the 15th of August. And then something I had no idea was even on the release calendar, but the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Hyperspace. Those are dropping on the 17th of August. I think those were originally an Asia exclusive or something, so a little bit more of a limited pair of Yeezys. Yeezy Slide Slate Gray, again, another very Onyx looking pair of slides, just more of a gray color. Those are going to be dropping on the 22nd of August. Then we got the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Static, another one I didn't know was going to re-release, but I'm for it. I think this This is a phenomenal colorway, one that I was never able to get my hands on. Those are going to be dropping on the 22nd of August as well. And then we got the Yeezy 350 V2 red stripe or core red. Those don't have a specific release date, just at some point in August. We got the 350 slate coming back again. That also, I imagine, has to be just pairs that were lying around, didn't sell out. I don't think they made any more of these things. We also got the 350 dark salt. This is a new colorway that we haven't seen, that mixture effect. Again, just sometime in August. I don't think we have any more release dates for all of these other ones that I'm going to talk about in a second. We got the 350 compact slate bone. This is going to be a restock, something that we have seen in the past. Yeezy Slide Granite, another onyx looking colorway of the Yeezy Slide. We're getting a lot of these darker colors. Another pair of Yeezy Slides, the pure colorway. That is pretty much expected. We're also getting foam runners. So we've got the Yeezy Foam Runner Desert Sand. This one's going to be interesting because I believe the Desert Sand colorway was a US exclusive. So I wonder if this is a pair that's going to be dropping globally. Another pair of foam runners, the Stone Taupe. I don't think we've seen any images of that one. And then the Stone Salt Yeezy Foam Runner. I believe that is the gray one that we've seen, or it could just be this one that they have an image for. I'm not entirely sure. The Yeezy Foam Runner Carbon. This one I believe is very similar to the Onyx, just a lot more gray, at least according to this image over here. We got the Yeezy 700 Utility Black. This is one that we did know about. They were supposed to restock before the collaboration ended. I think a lot of people will be after this one. Yeezy Boost 700 Analog. These ones, I mean, they just restocked on last Yeezy Day, the one in 2022, so probably just pairs that haven't sold out. Got the Yeezy Boost 700 V2 Static, and then the Yeezy 700 V3 As I Yell, another surprise which we didn't really know about. The Copper Fade 700 V3, didn't know about that one. The Yeezy 500 Bone White, I believe that is a new one. I'm not entirely sure, but we've seen a lot of different Bone White 500s floating around, so either this is a restock or it's a new colorway. And then my personal favorite, the Yeezy 500 High Tactical Boot in the Utility Black colorway. This is the one that we've seen being leaked and rumored. The interesting thing is that we're not just going to be getting this black colorway, also speculating that we're supposed to be getting this one right here. It's just recently popped up, and they're both supposed to release at some time in August, at least according to what a lot of people are saying. If it doesn't drop in August, it will be sometime this fall season, I think is the general rumor for both of these colorways. I'm definitely going to be after this one. It's a brand new Yeezy model. It's something that looks really, really cool. I'll be super happy if these do release. Final one on the list of stuff that's supposed to release, the Adidas Yeezy 450 Stone Gray, a pair that we haven't seen an image of, but we can just assume it's going to be monochromatic. I haven't really done anything crazy with the Yeezy 450, so I'm really not expecting much in that department. So those are all the Yeezys that are supposed to be dropping next month. Now again, all of these releases are going to be staggered, probably going to be different from retailer to retailer. So some retailers might drop them sooner than others. Just know that based on the information that we have right now, it's going to be a pretty chaotic month full of different Yeezy sneakers. So I think these next few weeks leading up to August, we're going to get a lot more information. I imagine some retailers start loading up for different launches. Again, we're going to have to wait and see. Now, of course, if you're after any of these Yeezy sneakers, you know I'm going to do my very best to keep you guys updated, whether it's over here on the channel or over on my other socials like Instagram. So subscribe to the channel, chuck me a follow over there, and I can try and keep you guys in the loop as best I can. But yeah, guys, definitely some pretty crazy news. I think the general consensus is that people seem to be pretty happy that Yeezys are dropping. I think there's only so many Jordans and Dunk Lows before things feel a little bit more stagnant. And I think that's definitely what I've been hearing from a lot of you guys over the past few weeks and months, ever since Adidas announced that they're going to be dropping Yeezys again. Also, let me know what pair of Yeezys is your #1 priority in August. My personal one is the tactical boots. I need a pair of those. Also, check out this video for my top 10 Yeezys for 2023.